From morning to midnight snack, mianpi rules all day long.
I explained before that Hanzhong is distinguished because of its status as one of a few southern cities in the northern province. However, Hanzhong is distinguished from other southern cities in the northern province because it is southern culturally and gastronomically, not just nominally or geographically. What is the gastronomic symbol of this southern city? Or I should first ask, what is the gastronomic symbol that distinguishes South China from North China? The answer has to be rice.
Mianpi is definitely one of those symbolic foods of Hanzhong. Sheets of steamed rice milk made from ground rice. The character mian here causes some confusion. Hanzhong locals often refer to ground substances as mian. For example, chili powder is lajiao mian, but in other regions, mian usually denotes food made from flour, like noodles. Thus, Hanzhong mianpi is interpreted by outsiders to mean flour skin, and so flour skin mianpi erroneously evolved into mipi, rice skin. So calling the food in question as mianpi or mipi is a telltale sign of whether the person is a local or not. But there's also mianpi. Now the first mian here does refer to flour. So this would be thin sheets of steamed flour water mixture. But mianpi alone denotes the rice version, while mianpi requires the additional description in front.
If you understood my explanation, hit that like. But if all those Chinese terms and characters are too confusing, worry not. I'll reiterate in the description section. The quick takeaway here is that the food is called mianpi, not mipi.
This precedence of rice over wheat reflects the resource-driven culinary preference for rice in southern China. Hence the phrase mianfen bei mian, meaning rice noodles in the south, wheat noodles in the north. Technically speaking, the Hanzhong mianpi is a type of rice noodle. Whether the hot version or the cold version, the sheets of rice milk is chopped up like noodles. Well, we are going hot tonight, just across the street from where we went hot this morning with 羊肉泡馍, the flatbread soaked in lamb soup. Right over here is where we had our breakfast. 老苏家羊肉泡馍, and we're going across the street to this place for our mianpi.
Just like Lao Sujia right across the street, this eatery Zhejia Mala Mianpi in Putan was situated at a different store a few years ago when I last visited, but still on the same street. The location has changed and my taste buds have changed. Therefore, I couldn't tell you objectively if the flavor here has changed. But the joy hasn't changed. A wonderful walk down memory lane. So what is mianpi? The basic building block is the steamed sheet of rice milk, which would then be chopped up into threads or strands of varying width depending on the shop. Then comes the supplements and condiments such as bean sprouts, soy sauce, and youlazi chili oil. Since it is already late in the evening, the rice milk sheets aren't fresh off the steamer. They were steamed before, then brushed with a coating of oil to prevent them from sticking to each other. Such cooled mianpi noodles tend to be stiffer. Luckily, I'll get some hot, soft mianpi the next morning.
From morning to midnight snack, mianpi rules all day long.
Just check out this morning crowd at Laozhang Mianpi near the train station in downtown Hanzhong. Without a doubt, folks are here for the freshly steamed mianpi. Real mianpi right out of the steamer is soft like satin. In terms of texture, a key factor is rice milk, specifically the rice to water ratio, while steaming duration also affects mouthfeel. In terms of flavor, the key factor is youlazi chili oil as seen in the end of the preparation process. The youlazi chili oil is so crucial to the overall taste. This other shop in Putang is called Yangjia Mala Xiang Mianpi, Yang's non-spicy and aromatic mianpi to underscore the mala flavor from its youlazi. It even sells youlazi as an independent merchandise, like Lowry's and its seasoning salt. By the same token, this other shop in downtown Hanzhong called 周家大辣椒面皮 or Joe's Big Chili 面皮 also underlines chili in its name. 油辣子 is one type of Chinese chili oil. It is widely used in various cuisines, but particularly Sichuan cuisine. 油辣子 is not oil infused with chili in the typical sense, but rather it is made by pouring hot oil onto aromatics. Hence its longer name 油泼辣子, chili doused with oil, as shown here, right in my own kitchen. Usage of 油辣子 is so widespread, recipes are endless. Obviously, chili is mandatory, but which type or types of chili to use, whether chili powder or chili flakes, those decisions are up to you. And what else to add is also up to you, from ginger to Sichuan pepper, from white sesame to baijiu Chinese white liquor. Recently, we experimented with 胡辣椒, roughly meaning charred chili, a kind of seasoning mainly used in Guizhou cuisine. We like the smokiness the roasting lends to the 辣子. Concocting 油泼辣子 is a form of art, and the mianpi rice milk sheet functions like a canvas to show off seasoning artistry. For an oil painting, proper framing can focus attention on the artwork, while improper framing might rob the piece the presence it deserves. Fortunately, the consequence isn't as serious when it comes to how you frame the mianpi and put the food into perspective. The thing is, you can't go wrong with either of the classics commonly paired with mianpi. One is the 花生稀饭 or peanut congee. Normally, it brings a subtle, soothing sweetness that can suppress the heat of the chili oil.
Dumplings, one of the most famous brands for mianpi. Maybe not a favorite among locals, but it's famous. And this is 花生稀饭, peanut congee. You know how rice congee is cooked with rice and a lot of water? Replace that water with peanut milk, and you got 花生稀饭. These two, a match made in heaven. Oh well, like mianpi with Thai tofu is also another match made in heaven.
The other classic is Thai tofu mentioned at the end, but I'll save that for the next video. The brand Deng Huimin mentioned a few seconds earlier, along with Zhang Mingfu, are the top two mianpi names in Hanzhong in terms of presence because they have branches everywhere. But market coverage doesn't necessarily mean they are the best. If you ask a local which mianpi shop is the best and you tell that answer to the next guy, he will tell you there's a better mianpi shop. For any given Hanzhong citizen, the mianpi eatery that he or she frequents the most is probably the one closest to home. Quite a few shops showing this video, and I have more shops coming up in the next one. Yep, more mianpi. 再见.